Everyone, it's Natch here doing another review for games and how getting 100% by completing the trophy list can help your mental fitness. Please keep in mind everything here is just my opinion based on my own life experience. There are some professional studies that would suggest I'm on the right track, but for now, I'm here to just spread the word and help people look at gaming as more than just entertainment. So with that, let's jump right in. Today I'm going over Mafia II, the definitive edition, developed by Hangar 13, released in 2020. Mafia is a single-player game, and no internet connection is required to complete it. Having just played the first game in the series right before this one, I had to say I was pretty excited to play this one. It was going to be a lot to follow up on. First one, storyline, amazing. Having completed this one, I have to say I did not enjoy the story as much as the first game, but it was definitely more challenging. So kudos to Hanger for upping up the ante on the trophy list difficulty. Okay, so before we get into the fun stuff, some of you might be asking, is it appropriate for kids to play? In short, definitely not. But let's take an organic look at it anyways. The ESRB rating for Mafia is 17 and older for blood, violence, nudity, sexual content, strong language, and use of drugs and alcohol. That's definitely all in there. And this is probably a rare instance where I actually think ESRB was not restricted enough. To me, I believe the restriction should be mature, which I believe is 24 and older. Without giving away the story, and although it's fiction and entertainment, the violence and weapons in Mafia are realistic, and it's reasonable to think that the violence in this game could potentially encourage violent behavior in younger audiences. Who are vulnerable. So if you're a parent, your best bet is just to have your kid move on. There are plenty of other games out there, and Mafia is really meant to be enjoyed by your audience. Alright, so now you may be wondering just how long this will take to get 100%. Well, to be honest, a lot of that will depend on the skill set of the player. For me, I expected Mafia would take me between 22 and 42 hours to get 100%. Excluding my away from keyboard sessions, I came in right there, so I feel confident in saying that it would take anyone at least 24 hours of actual playing time to get 100%. There are beneficial glitches that allow you to earn trophies without having to play, and keep in mind that difficulty does affect completion time for the main game, at least. And if you'd like to see the guides I use, they will be in the video description below. Okay, so now to the fun stuff. As you know, the whole point of my channel is to help educate and promote gaming for mental fitness. I truly believe you can improve so many mental abilities by earning 100% in a game rather than only just playing that game for fun. For Mafia, I'd say its trophy list mostly improved mental endurance, for me at least. And look, to me, good mental endurance is one of the most important mental abilities and is so crucial to your success, whether that be in school or work or even in your own personal life. It's really the ability that controls how long your mind can go. Think of it as your ability to run a marathon. And no, it's never easy to push through when you feel you're exhausted, when your mind can't take anymore and just starts shutting down. So being able to improve your brain stamina by playing this game, really, is a great way to do mental fitness. And the trophies that best highlight this are Explorer, Hard Sharp, and Massacre, which requires you to travel 1,000 miles in a single vehicle, collect all the wanted posters in the game, and kill 1,000 enemies, respectively. These are generally easy tasks, but require a lot of repetition to complete, as you're doing a lot of the same thing over and over and over. It can get mentally draining, but the goal is to continue to push yourself and be focused as long as possible. And again, there's not too many entertaining ways to do that, so having a game like Mafia that can help with that is great. And kind of circling back with the glitch, the beneficial glitch, really being able, at least for the Explorer driving 1,000 miles in one vehicle, you can kind of exploit an out-of-map thing where you're gaining mileage and you're not having to need to play. So you're kind of on an autopilot, or really kind of more of a managed management perspective of just delegating your duties. And that's always good to know to have, because time is valuable. And again, you're still spending a lot of your resources to build your mental endurance through the other trophies that you're required to get. And before we call it a wrap here, let's talk a bit about improvements. When I think about trophies that would have reflected Mafia and have been helpful for mental fitness, speedruns, deathless runs, time trials come to mind. Not necessarily for all the chapters in the game, but it would really help push up that difficulty to max, really. And it's really just something for the developers to think about in future installments or series. Okay, that's a wrap. Again, I thought the difficulty of this Mafia game was a lot harder than the first one. For me, Mafia really helped me build mental endurance. And if you have any questions about this game or mental fitness, or just want to share your experience with Mafia, feel free to leave a comment or message me. I'll do my best to answer any questions in a reasonable time. Alright everyone, that's another review in the bag. If you want to watch me play live and even join in on my multiplayer games, follow me on Twitch. If you'd like to hear more about mental fitness, my game previews, and initial impressions, then go on over and follow my Instagram. If you'd like to help choose what game I play next or guess how long it'll take, you can do that over on Twitter. That's where I can do my polls. And finally, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!